I, 36M, noticed that a parking ticket made wife, 33F, act weird. Hello. First time posting, but today when my wife and I got home from work, we came in and got the kids inside and she checked the mail as always. After coming inside she handed me a letter addressed to me, and when I opened it, it was a parking ticket issued at 2:55 a.m. on August 11th saying our car was parked there when it should NT have been. I turned to her and asked if she knew anything about it, and she looked at it and wide-eyed for a moment before saying, "That's not our license plate." I went outside to double-check, and it indeed was the right plate, and her response was, "Oh, we were at the cottage that day. Try again." We left the next day. All of a sudden she just calmly say, "I don't know, then maybe someone stole our car, but I have to go to my group." I am now sitting here trying to figure out what the hell happened. I know for a fact I was fast asleep at that time on that day, as I usually go to bed around 10:30 at night, and she comes up later after I've fallen asleep. I am a really heavier sleeper, and there is no way I would have woken up to someone leaving the house or taking the car. I am calling the city it was issued from tomorrow to see if maybe they made a mistake, but if they say they didn't, I am not sure what to do. Do I press my wife to see if she went out at that time? Or do I just let it go and pay the ticket? You definitely don't let it go. If your wife snuck out of the house and was somewhere else at 2:55 a.m., an explanation would be fair to ask for. This is the beginning of the trickle truth game. Without the truth so far. Your wife is 33. If there is any evidence in messages or apps, she has likely scrubbed everything. However, you can check the phone numbers your wife has been texting or calling with times and dates. You can do this by going online and logging into your phone provider's website and navigating to this info. It will only give you the number with times and dates, but won't give you the content. You can check the dates around the time the ticket was issued and see the numbers your wife has been in contact with. If you see messages or calls during this night that you didn't see when you checked her phone, well, you know the answer. If your wife has been using apps, this won't show up. But if your wife has been using regular text and phone calls, these will show up on those records saved by your provider. Yeah, whatever she was doing there, she wants to hide. The best she could come up with is someone stole your car and then returned it the next morning. Here comes the tickle truth. Figure out what building is located where the ticket was issued. House, apartment, hotel? Get all the information before discussing it with her. She will just deny it all. Most likely, it was a hookup and she is cheating. Wife went out at 3 a.m. to get pounded. Someone drove the car and received, and if it wasn't you, then maybe sit down with your wife and have an honest talk. Make sure you are sitting down, because this could be a conversation that you weren't expecting. Just ask to check her phone and search all texts and email related to that night. If she says no, or if you see that some messages were deleted, then you answer. I'd try to check location history on her phone first, then have another conversation about it with her. If she generally has her phone with her and you can access that, you'll have more information going into the conversation if she tries to lie. I definitely would not let it go. If she is going somewhere at that hour, who's watching the kids since you're such a heavy sleeper? Oh, she got busted cheating. I don't charge my phone and hid it under the pillow. I am scared the pillow might caught on fire. Brother, she cheating, drinking, drugging, or gambling. And she definitely ain't telling the truth. We're about the same age. And if my wife said some malarkey like that, then we would be at full stop. Answers. Legitimate answers with proof of why she was out at that time, regardless of whether it would put her in a good light, would be needed. Wow, that is strange. Update me us when you can. Oh honey, every being on Reddit knows what happened. You know what happened. You're just desperately trying to not know. From her reaction to a parking ticket at 2 a.m. in an area she shouldn't be in? Come on man. What's the address for? Also, put a cheap GPS tracker on your car. Or check her Google Maps history if she uses Android. Don't let this go. She had to have not only gone somewhere but also wasn't in the car when they scanned her, or she would have asked them for leniency and moved the car before the ticket. She was somewhere doing something at 2:55 a.m. she shouldn't have been. Don't sweep this under the rug or believe anything she tells you. She's busted. I'll see you in the gym, buddy. A lot of people are automatically saying she's cheating. If she's cheating by leaving the house after you go to bed and not returning until just before dawn, she's really doing it in a reckless way. Does she think you're never going to wake up while she's gone and wonder where she is? If so, that's nuts.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.